残念だったな。マナの木は枯れ、マナの女神はたった今死んだよ。どうした？マナの木が失われ、どんどん弱っていっているようだな。無理もない。フェアリーはマナの木より生まれ、マナの木と共に死ぬ。いよいよ超神となったわしによる殺戮と破壊、そして闇が支配する新たな時代の幕開けじゃ。
そんなことさせない。フェ
アリーバカめ、死に急ぎよって。
It was always that easy to get rid of the fairy? One bitch slap and gone?
そうだ。フォルセナの王子と黄金の騎士の時のフェアリーと全く同じだ。あの時は黄金の騎士の捨て身の攻撃で不覚にも相打ちになり、長い間身動きが取れなかったが、今度は違う。超神となった今のわしにかなうやつはもはや存在しない。見るがいい、完全体となったわしの本当の姿を。これが新しい神の姿だ。神々しかろう。さあ、地にひれ伏し祈るのだ。そして新しい神の生贄として死ね。
そこまでよ。たとえマナの木が枯れ、マナが失われようとも、私たちは決して諦めたりしない。最後の希望、聖剣の勇者たちがいる限り、マナが失われれば私たち精霊は消える運命。でも悲しくなんかない。みんなはマナがなくてもきっと新しい世界を作っていける。さあ立って。あなたたちの手で未来を守るの。私たちは姿が消えてもいつまでもあなたたちの心の中にいるよ。負けないで。
バカ者、貴様たちに勝ち目はない。マナの剣以外では神となったこの私は倒せん。そのマナの剣もすでにない。諦めるがよい。
マナの剣は失われてない。あなたには見えないの。聖剣の勇者たちがいる限り、その心の中にある希望という名のマナの剣は決して失われることはない。
黙れ。そんなものわしが何度でも消し去ってやる。超神の前
But I don't wield a
い
sword.
かに無力なものか思い知らせてくれよ。
これが最後の戦いね。
What's his goal? Like, yeah, okay. He wants to destroy and cause havoc and stuff, but for what goal? He considers himself a new god. For what? Of what? He's going to, you know, create havoc and chaos, but, for what reason? Hello, would you heal me, and would you go back to doing the spell? Like, there's no good reason for him to do what he's doing. There's no rhyme or reason to what he does. He just does it. I mean, compare that to the motivation of the other final bosses. The Masked Mage says he wants to take revenge on the world that had shunned and rejected him and turned him into an outcast because of his desire to use necromantic arts to help someone that was incurably ill. So he just wanted to destroy things because he was still hurt, because they didn't like what he did when what he did was for something he did for other people. He wanted to help them. Weird ways he wanted to do it, but he meant well. He wanted to help someone. Compared the Dark Majesty from Reese and Hawkeye's final battle on the path there, he has a correct plan. He has a concrete plan. He wants to kill the goddess, and then he wants to merge this world with that of Mavolia, with that of the underworld that he's already ruling as the Duran? Ah, you got stoned. He wanted to merge those two worlds and then rule both of them, so to speak. He would be the ruler of the new two worlds that have become one. This guy has no plan. The Masked Mage had no real plan outside of I want to cause some chaos and hurt people because they had hurt me. The Dark Majesty had a plan. And that was it. There's no real reason for this guy to do what he's doing. Wait, why am I trying to attack to cause that damage thing to disappear? Kevin gets the last hit. Whatever. Trophy earned, glorious one.
最後まで希望を失わないでくれてありがとう。でも残念だけどマナの木が枯れてしまい、世界からマナは消えてしまいました。私はマナと共に消える運命。短い間だったけど今まで本当にありがとう。みんなのことは忘れないよ。そんな行かないで。違うの、心配しないで。みんなが未来を信じて戦ってくれたから、私は生まれ変わることができるの。新たなマナの女神に。フェアリーはマナの木の種。本当に信じ合える人、理解し合える人と出会った時、新たなマナの木、マナの女神として生まれ変われるのです。失われたマナを再び取り戻すため、私はここでマナを生み出す新たなマナの木となって眠りにつきます。マナが元に戻るには1000年以上かかるかもしれません。1000年後の人々、あなたたちの子孫がその時まだマナの木のことを覚えてくれていたら、私は覚醒しきっと力になれるでしょう。でももし未来が私を必要としなければ、いつまでもここで世界を見守っていることにします。さあ、お別れです。聖剣の勇者たちよ、さようなら。あなたたちの心の中のマナの剣がいつまでも光り輝き続けますように。
囚人をカールの仇。
バカめ、何をいきり立っておる。お前はすぐ早とちりするからダメなのだ。もっと相手や情勢を冷静に見て行動せい。
何を。
お前はカールを殺してしまったと思い込んだようだが、これを見ろ。死を食らう男の使った幻術によって仮死状態になっていただけだ。それをお前はよく確かめもせず埋めてしまいおって、かわいそうに。後でわしが自ら掘り起こして助けてやったのだ。
囚人王、オイラあんたを誤解してた。
構わん。むしろその方が好都合だったがな。お前は母親がいないせいか、子供の頃からすぐに弱さが表に出る。お前にはもっと強くなってもらわねばならん。 お前は自分の母親は逃げていったと思い込んでいるようだが、本当はお前が幼い頃に病気で死んだんだ。だがそれを知らせないで怒りをわしに向けさせたかった。
So basically,
怒りや憎しみ
Kevin's entire
力や
path
強さを引き出すのに利用できるからな。
could have been avoided.
だがそれは真の強さではない。真の強さはそれを超えたところにあるのだ。
If he knew that, why didn't you ever tell him that his mother died of illness? Not have him be angry.
このビーストキングダムを建てたのもそれまでの獣人たちがあまりに情けなかったからだ。
What pitiful state that we're doing just
いつまで
fine.
も人間たちに虐げられたことを根に持ちうじうじしていても仕方がなかろう。人間界への信仰はそんな獣人たちに勇気と希望を与えるための口実に過ぎん。だがようやく獣人たちも自信を持ち始め、なんとか自立することができたようだ。わしはな、弱い奴が許せんのだ。信じられるのは何事にもくじけない強い心と力だけだ。ケビンよ、お前もようやく自立への道を歩み始めたばかりだ。自分が信じる者のために戦え、ケビン。
分かったよ、獣人王。おいらこれからも仲間たちと一緒にマナが失われたこの世界で未来に向かって戦い続ける。そして獣人王、いつかあんたを超えてやる。
それはどうかな。お前みたいなひよっこに負けるほど置いてはおらん。さあ行け、ケビンよ。
Seriously, that scene with Kevin always just like everything you did, from going to the Priest of Light and so on, pointless. Carl wasn't actually dead. You stupid kid. Thanks, Dad. At least Jack admitted that he was messing things up for Titus.
カールとオイラ、これからもずっと友達。そしてほら、仲間のみんなもカールと友達だ。これからもっともっと友達増えるぞ。よかったな。
デュラン、無事に帰ってきたね。よかったよ、本当によかった。
ウェンディ、ステラおばさん、心配かけてすまなかった。すべて終わった。終わったんだ。
いいよ、何も言わなくても。さあ、お城の英雄王様に会っていらっしゃい。
You look so much like your father now, especially in that golden armor. I still say that mushroom there in the corner looks like Snoopy.
そうか、デュランには辛い旅であったな。だがデュランよ、 悲しむことはない。黄金の騎士ロキは今お前たちの中によみがえった。彼の魂はお前たちと共にある。これから我々はマナの女神様を頼らずに我々自身で未来を作っていかなければならない。デュラン。
Sorry, I kinda have to go back to Altena and help my mom and also rule that kingdom. Queendom. You raise your swords to make a path for me to walk through, you guys in the background.
そうですか。とうとうマナは失われてしまったのですね。魔法はマナの力ですから、魔法も失われてしまいました。私の魔力も消えてしまったので、このアルテナもこれから辛い寒さとの戦いになるでしょう。
Get to sewing warmer clothes.
みんな寒さなんてへっちゃらよ。だって私たちにはこの熱い心があるんですもの。
アンジェラ、そうね、アンジェラの言う通りですね。魔法がなくても頑張って寒さと戦っていきましょう。
Can we still keep the cool hats?
はあ、せっかく魔法が使えるようになったのにちょっと残念だったな。でもいいの、魔法よりもっと素敵なもの見つけちゃったもんね。
あ？なんだそれ。何ジロジロ見てんだよ。俺の顔に何かついてんのか？
秘密。
That part only happens if Duan is in your party. And of course he's too stupid to realize what she means. Trophy earned, Adventure's End. Not quite. That was the original plot part of Trials of Mana. I have to say, I really like this remake. It's very much basically, the same plot redone. There are mostly just some mechanical changes going on. I already mentioned some things that I don't like. One of them being, how it feels like the game holds your hand a little bit too much in certain parts, like telling you, hey, you have to talk to this, and this person before you can actually go on with the part that you want to perform in to continue the plot. It's not bad. It is helpful for people who haven't played the game before and they kind of need a little nudge to know where they're supposed to go. I don't mind that. It's just it feels a little too hand-holdy for my personal tastes. Voice acting, Japanese one is just fine. I have no real desire to play the game with English voices, so I have no opinion on them. I'm just happy to see that none of the main characters were voiced by Laura Bailey, Yuri Lowenthal, Johnny Youngbush, or Matthew Mercer or Troy Baker. Those are characters, those are people that I see voicing a lot of characters in English video games and other media. I know the pool there is probably smaller than it is in Japan, but those people, I always feel like I can't unhear the other voices I have with them. With Troy Baker, I always hear Snow Villiers out of him. Laura Bailey, I always hear Sarah, or I hear... I can't even say I hear Catherine out of her because when I listen to her voice in Catherine, she still sounds like Sarah to me from Final Fantasy XIII and 13-2. The mechanical changes in terms of the battle system, they're fine. I do like that that you can carry more than 9 items now, even if sometimes during battle the ring menu doesn't say that you are carrying more than 9. It still automatically just restocks until you are really out, which I really like. I already mentioned that for things like... Oh, baby Ludga, so cute. For things like not being able to use the serums and elixirs and stuff like that, not being able to use them from the menu, and I have to put them onto the ring menu and then use them outside of the menu. Minor thing, again, is something that I don't like because it feels inefficient. It feels a little unnecessary to do it that way. I'm clicking more than I should have to. Graphics are good. You could tell as we went further on that you had to, you could see for like a second that the details of the characters had to be rendered in, like the shadows, like the details on the Crimson Wizard's cloak. I mentioned that I don't like how the training points are done now. I like that you can keep them, and then when you have a class change you can put them all in at once. But I also mentioned that I don't like how the skills and the spells are done now. I already mentioned that. I don't like that I have to put points into strength to get Salamando stuff. Jessica, why do you care? That is your nephew. Okay, half nephew probably. Half nephew because you had a half sister. I don't care if neither of you know. That's still fucking sick. That's weird. I mean, if you did need a certain amount of strength in the original version to learn Fireball and Explode, I didn't notice because if you class changed, all of your parameters went up, and for example, if you turned Angela into a sorceress, her strength went up to like 8 or 9 there during the class change, and that, if strength was needed, was enough. It also feels like it's a little too long to get the multi-target or the AoE spells, at least for Angela, because in the original, like I said, once she leveled up, and her intelligence was high enough, she just learned, oh, I can multi-target the spell now, when she got through her first class change. Here, you have to balance the points. It's not a bad system, it's very different. It's just I don't like how it affects the skills. If it was just the parameters, that would be fine, and you can still learn the spells and the skills with enough points in one parameter. Just not quite the way that I did it here. The remake soundtrack, just fine. It basically does remakes and remixes, more like, yeah, remixes of the original tracks in the game. They did that for the Secret of Mana Remake too. That was fine. Most of the time, I barely noticed what the remix was. I noticed that the Rabbite Forest type of track had more audible drums added. That's fine. Music isn't bad. I like that there's an option that you can use the remake or the original music depending on what you prefer. Totally cool. Overall, definitely a remake that I like. Definitely like that it came out. Are there things that I would change? Well, most definitely, aside from the things that I mentioned are my complaints. But most of those things are, as always, minor things. But, as we all know, at least now we know, maybe you didn't know, maybe you absolutely avoided everything about this game on the internet while watching this, which, incidentally, as I'm recording this, I am almost finished uploading part 8 of the playthrough. So you could, I didn't count how far we are here, how many of these are. I'm guessing late 20s in total, or early 30 parts. So, with how the upload schedule is going, with how long it takes to upload even one part, we're definitely very, very far behind in terms of where I am right now recording and how much I have uploaded. So you're probably not going to see this for another few weeks, unless things improve and then I can really upload once a day or maybe even twice a day. But we know that there is still stuff after. There's post-game content. I don't know details about it. I know that the 4th class, aka the 3rd class change, is in that one. I have no details on how to get it. I'm looking forward to it. There's one for each path, so that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to what the outfits look like. I'm assuming that post-game you can also go and find the cactus, especially in places where you probably haven't found it yet. Overall, I think finding the cactus wasn't very difficult. There were some that were difficult to get to, like the one in the Labyrinth of Ice, and that's because not it being hidden in a bad place by the game, but because of the ice physics in the game. The rewards were, so far I can say they were okay. They weren't bad, they weren't great. The double experience was nice at times. I'm glad to see that as I got to the end of the game, I didn't end up over-leveled or overpowered because of the grinding that I had to do for the question mark seeds. Which, that is something that I would change for the game. I would absolutely make it that if you get to level 38 here at the Sanctuary of Mana the first time around, you would find the question mark seeds there. You wouldn't have to go looking for them too much. Oh, look! An image shot that is very, very reminiscent, at least to me, of the final screen that you got for Secret of Mana, the original and the remake. Except that you can't see the dead sprite or the sprite spirit in the tree. I did like that it felt like the Benevodons were leveled up a bit to fit my level. Trophy earned, Altanish Magician. That's what I get for completing Angela's story. Trophy earned, Valsanan Swordsman. Ah, since... Trophy earned for Laurelian Fighter. Oh, okay. See, those trophies were listed as, completed character story, which I thought meant I had to use them as my main character. And I thought, okay, that's gonna be a bit annoying, because, you know, I have to go...
ここはどこだどこなのだおおそうかこの世界は
Your bond with fairies granted you a new ability. I will see that in a minute. I thought, you know, that was going to be a bit annoying because I'm going to have to play each path twice with each path's protagonist as the main character, so Angela and Duran, and so on. And then I saw that Duran's story was also getting unlocked as a trophy, and I thought, oh, okay, so it doesn't matter for each path, you're going to unlock both of these stories. Maybe because I had both of them in my party. That is cool. That means I don't have to play through the paths too often. Then I got that for Kevin as well, so these are apparently complete the game with these in your party. Well, that's fair enough. I guess that does cinch my plan on my personal playthrough being Reese, Hawkeye, and Charlie, because then I get those 3 trophies as well. So, new ability. Mana Blessing, Mana Goddess Chain ability. Recover 2% of MP for all allies every 10 seconds in battle. Wouldn't HP being regenerated be better? Save completed game data. Yes, I'm going to do that, but I am going to do it on a separate file, just in case I can't go back and do anything about the cactus or something like that. So I will see you for the post-game content.